everybody, welcome back to FM24 with the European Journeyman Save, and this Aston Villa team is looking very, very tasty. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Save. We'll be starting with a Champions League game against Rangers from Scotland, obviously, and then we'll be diving into a game against Liverpool, if I've got the schedule right, which I have. No, I haven't. We're playing Brentford. The Liverpool game got moved to after the Brentford game, but yes, we have been performing very well indeed. Last time we were back, it was Malmo and Newcastle. We beat Malmo, lost to Newcastle. We followed that up with a win over Chelsea, a 1-0 win thanks to Leandro. We beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League at Villa Park 2-1, goals from Lampe and Boucher. We lost 3-1 to Man United. They were just very, very good. Yeah, real surprising because they're still managed by Ten Hag, so I was assuming they'd be rubbish. But yeah, no, they beat us 3-1. 1-1 we drew against Leicester in the Carabao Cup, but we did win it on penalties. All 5 of our penalty takers scoring. It was Manuel for them who had the unfortunate miss that put them out. We beat Southampton 1-0, Brian Bello getting the goal. We beat Real Sociedad 1-0 with George Kareem, the youngster, getting the goal, who then promptly went and broke his wrist and is now out seeing a specialist for about 2 months, I think it is. We beat Hull 2-0, 2 goals, and then they got a man sent off very late, but Remy Lampe and Brian Bello in the goals, and we've just beaten Watford 2-0 as well. Very impressive, according that we got one of our 3 centre-backs sent off on the half-time mark, 45 plus 1. But 2 early goals from Pedersen and an own G from Rafael Mota did make it 2-0. So we're back to take on away at Rangers at Ibrox, and then we're doing Brentford at home at Villa Park, and then we're going to be flying through December and coming back for a little bit of January, I'm sure. But the squad, although performing very well, is a few little unhappy campers starting to pop in, but we are trying to still rotate and we are keeping most people happy. In terms of goal scorers then, it's 8 at the moment for Remy Lampe at the top, 6 for Tomisek up there as well, and 5 for Brian Bello marking out the top 3. In terms of assists, 5 for Nolan, 4 for Boucher, and 3 for Delattre up there as well. Our most appearances is Doppler, unsurprisingly, doing very well this season. Only 2 goals and 2 assists from 17 odd games. He has come off the bench, I think, at some point. I don't know why that's not showing. Once. He's come off the bench once. And Sinovacic up there, 17 as well. Brian Bello with 17. So, yeah, all pretty good. But yeah, some good numbers for a lot of players here. A lot, like over 11 players have double-figure appearances, which I'm quite happy about, to show that the rotation is happening and we are making it work, and we've sort of formulated our little substitution strategies as well to correctly so that fresh legs come on in the right place. And all in all, I'm pretty damn happy with how it's going. But we are taking on Rangers in this one, and we're going to rotate a little bit for the Rangers game. I think we are going to go back. George is going to come out for, in fact, we're going to start Jack Penman because he's not really played all that much this year. Doppler will stay in. Toomey won Young Player of the Month last month, so playing very well. Sinovacic, back from injury, is doing well. We did have a couple of games where Jeremy Charles went in. We actually lost to Man United with Jeremy Charles in goal, but no harm to him. He is the backup goalkeeper. We know he's not the best. Delattre, we're actually going to start at wing back for this one to see how he gets on because we're training him to play there. We're going to take Pedersen off for Lampe. He's going to drop into there. Then we're going to start Tomisek up front. Brian Bello on the left is actually going to be... Oh, is Leandro back? He is lacking match fitness, so he can go onto the bench. It's Champions League game, so we're going to get extra places on the bench. So we'll put Josh Nash, Boucher and Leandro on. Padilla's really annoyed that he's not playing, and his value has gone up to like 13 million, so we're just going to sell him. We paid 1.1 for him. If we can get 13 to 15 million pounds for him, we'll take it and run. In the midfield, we're actually going to put a complete change of midfield. So Van Dijk will replace Carlinhos, Hurdle will replace Ali, Cerny can come off to be replaced by Sam Boucher, who's moaning that he's not playing enough, and I think that will do. That's some good rotation, some good little changes in there as well. Keep it fresh midweek for the Champions League game, and it is the champions, as the music should start when I press. I mean, I've not gone to the kickoff, so I've got that timed all completely wrong. We could go top with a win. Let's put our best possible chances. But we're in 2D, obviously, because that's how I've been playing to make it go a bit quicker. See the stuff. We'll go sideline, lower the highlight speed, and get in there as the music plays in the background coming through. We should win this one. Oh my God, they've got Banana in central midfield. Is he good? From Cameroon? Jean Vincent Banana is his actual name. What a name that is. What a name. Jean Vincent Banana. He's been trained in Latvia. What on earth is going on with his career? From Cameroon to Latvia to England, where Arsenal bought him and then released him on a free, and he's been ripping it up in the Scottish Premier League. Well done, Mr. Banana. Not often you see someone with the surname Banana. Jones with a corner, swings it in. Doppler gets his head to it, as he does with most things. Delattre wins the ball. Trones is there. This is sort of calling out for a counter-attack, isn't it? Ramirez is under pressure from Bello. Gets it out to Evra. Evra just goes back to Banana. Here he is on the ball. Great ball into the space to find Bergwald. Bergwald lays it back. Hurdle is tackled. Referee says play on, not a penalty. Banana is on it. Gives it out to Townsend. Townsend gets past his man. Maguire's there, and it is 1-0 to Rangers. What is going on? Let's get out there and demand some more. 10 minutes and 50 seconds gone. And, well, Banana Man was just instrumental in that, wasn't he? Laid it out to Townsend. He accelerated past his man. Low cross in him, and, yeah, Maguire was there. 1-0 Rangers. Not ideal. Not what I was thinking would happen. Not the greatest. We are just going to switch, because Penman isn't... Well, Penman does have a left foot, but Toomey has a better left foot, so we're going to move him to the left-hand side. Yeah, I mean, we've rotated, but this is no different to the rotation I've been using sort of in the league and things like that. Maybe a few too many rotations, but we have been having more shots than them as Kirk goes long. Now, we should win this in the air. Thank you, Doppler. Van Hoyk brings it forward with it, up the line to Lampe. Lampe, goal to boss. Tomasek puts it over the bar. He is not... When Leandro comes back, I may give him a run up front, because Tomasek isn't the most clinical finisher. He gets into a lot of chances, but wastes quite a lot of opportunities. Like finishing 13, composure 15. Finishing 13 isn't dreadful. He gets into really good... I'd love to see what... I wonder if... Can we see that? If we go stats, can you see his XG compared to what... It's been so long since I've done like Moneyball and things like that. Expected goals 3.4, and he's actually expected goals per 90 1.6. Well, how many goals has he actually got? How many? That's what. Can we just filter it to Premier League? There we go. Expected goals 0.3, expected goals 2.19. So he should have He should have 2.19 goals. He's got 3, so he's not actually underperforming his XG that much, but it does feel like he misses a lot of high expected goal chances. It does feel like he misses a bit. But we're not going to panic. We've got plenty of time in this game to get back into it. As Bellows there, he's going to square it. It's going to come through to Boucher. Sam Boucher finds himself up there from right wing back. He's got a yellow card. He's moaning about not enough football, but he has made it 1-1 in Scotland, and it was a lovely finish. Hurdle picked out the throw into Van Hoyk. Van Hoyk back to Delattre, round the corner to Bello. Bello to the byline, cuts it back behind everybody, and Boucher's there to rifle it home on his left foot. Thank you very much. 1-1, Mr. Boucher. And that does just pull us into half-time, where Rangers have scored with their only shot on target. I'm not happy. Go and batter them in the second half, please. Dede replaces Kevin Jones. Banana Man stays on, but is no longer a playmaker. Banana Man looking tired. This is why our rotation is working very well this year. We're not having people get overly tired. Like, it's good. Oh, Sam Boucher must have picked up an injury because he's just completely dropped down there. As that goes into a Doppler. Maguire, he's going to pick up the loose ball. Tackled by Hurdle. Doppler's there. Penman picks up Delattre. Oh, ref, that's the clear as day penalty. Clear as day. Definitely a dive from Wolfgang Delattre. But he's in the squad at left wing back today, and he has won us a penalty. Remy Lampe should be on it. It should be Remy Lampe with his left foot to fire this home. And it is Remy Lampe. And he's missed. He hasn't fired it home at all. Kirk saved it. What a knob. Right, we get a corner out of it, though, and we can't... Look how tall Doppler is there. It's amazing to see it. Swings it in. Dede heads it away, and Trones completes the clearance. And we've missed a bloody penalty. Unbelievable stuff from Remy Lampe. He was having a good game before that. He was up on like a 7. Boucher crosses. It cleared away. Lampe keeps it alive. Van Hoyk out to Hurdle. Hurdle goes to Boucher, who has got that knock. He may have to bring him off. Doppler normally gets on the end of crosses. Is he going to swing one in for someone else to get their head on it? No, Boucher's there. He does. Lampe turns back to Boucher over the bar. And I don't really want to risk Sam Boucher with that injury. So we will bring on Miroslav Cherny back there. We have done half an hour, so we'll do the changes we normally do, which is Carlinios. We normally just change the midfielders around the hour mark. Wolfgang de la Trey's having an okay fitness time. Lampe and Tomisek both playing pretty damn poorly, to be honest. Let's go with Leandro coming back from fitness, can get a run out up front, and then we've got one more sub left to go from there as Bello goes back to Toomey. Toomey, that was not a good piece of dribbling from Toomey. Dede comes forward with it. We have tracked back well. Dede goes on his own. Sinovic, good save, and it will go out for a corner. Whether we'll see it or not, I'm not too sure, but it will give us a chance to get our substitutes on, which will help a lot. So 64 minutes gone, a triple substitution from Aston Villa, 20 minutes to go. Let's give them a little bollocking again. We'll demand a bit more because it's a game we should be winning, to be honest. It is a game we should be winning. I think we're going to leave Lampe on there because he is a bit of a goal threat and he's only got a poor rating because of his penalty miss. And in terms of fitness, Brian Bello, Wolfgang de la Trey not playing great, on a yellow card and a little bit fitness-wise is struggling. We'll give John Nolan a run back there at wing-back. We've got a few people that can play that role and can play that role well. So hopefully fresh legs for both wing-backs will give us a bit of impetus to get forward and try and get another goal. Because if we win, we go to the top of the Champions League table, which was mentioned to the players beforehand, but they've not heeded that as Rude comes into the room. Hello, Rudel. Have a seat, mate. Joining the fun. Mohamed Ali back to Nolan. Nolan into the box. Can he get a... He does. Bello. What a save from Kirk. Oh, point blank range and Bello just hits it at the keeper. Couldn't do too much more. Had to take it on instinct. But we're starting to create a few... I think fresh legs are coming into this. It's like the exact same highlight except for a cross goes in. Journey keeps it alive. Keeper's missed it. Remy Lampe. I said we'll keep him on. And he's got a poor rating only because he missed a penalty. But Remy Lampe has made it 2-1 Aston Villa in the 88th minute. Nolan with a throw in into Ali. Back to Nolan. Long cross in. When did Lampe even actually touch this? Cerny keeps it alive. Oh, it is a header. The keeper's had a shocker. He's made a really good save from Bello from really close range and then lets in a tame header like that from Lampe as the corner comes in. Penman gets his big head to it. Toomey volleys it clear. The goalkeeper's out. Shoot, Nolan. Shoot. Why didn't you shoot? The goalkeeper was so far off his line. Cross comes in. Leandro can't get that one. Nolan does another cross. Leandro gets that one. Heads it past the post. It could have been 3. Should have been 3. Maybe John Nolan lacking a little bit of confidence there on the counter-attack when the goalkeeper was out. Didn't want to sort of dink him from range. No. He wanted to run as close as possible and make it happen. But with 20-ish seconds to go, time is done. Full time. We turn it around. A cracking 2-1 win, even after or with a penalty miss as well. So well done, lads. A cracking victory. Let's go and play Brentford. All right then, here we are. We are back for the top of the table. Aston Villa taking on 16th place Brentford. So you'd fancy us to pick up 3 points and remain top of the Premier League. We are absolutely doing very, very well. It's great to see. We're going to be the late kickoff in this one, but we should still beat Brentford and pick up a win. Now, we have had a report from our doctor/physio man that Toomey could do with a little rest. He's a little bit jaded, so we are going to take Toomey for the first time in a long time out of the starting lineup. The best, who I declared in the last video, the best young centre-back in this universe is going to get a rest. And Sam Boucher was out with a shoulder injury, I think it was. So he will be replaced by Miroslav Cherny. There he is. George is suspended, so he can come out for Josh Nash. And yeah, we're going to give Toomey a rest for Duda. And we'll give Toomey a full rest. Let's put Leandro on the bench and we'll go defender Shaw on the bench. We need to take out Van Hoyk for Carlinios. Mohamed Ali comes back in to start. De La Trey out for Pedersen, and then De La Trey can go on the bench for John Nolan on there. Brian Bello, Lampe, Tomisak. We're gonna risk this. We're gonna start Leandro and drop Tomisak completely. Doppler, Duda, Penman can start at the back. That's not a problem. We've got Torres on the bench, and you can see we've still got a lot of wanted players. I didn't put Hurdle back. Oh no, Hurdle does stay on the bench. Nolan and De La Trey. That's a bit much, isn't it? We don't need both of those. Let's put Sam Wallace on there for Nolan. We don't need all of those on there. Right, that is the lineup. Yes, the 3 players that I'm going to play are Toumi, Boucher and Georges, who for one reason or another all need to be rested. Suspension, injury and fitness is keeping those out. So we've actually dropped to 3rd, but if we win this we go a point clear at the top of the table. I mean, we've got to win our home games. That's what I've been saying to them pretty much every home game, and it appears to be working. So Warren Larkin brings his 4-4-2 Brentford team all the way to Villa Park, and we're going to get hopefully 3 points. They're 16th, we're 1st, we're in great form in the league, we should be in a good position. Our closest rivals, believe it or not, in the league this year are Brighton, who are having a very good season, and as we said, if we win this game we just go 1 point above them. It's obviously, I don't normally say this, but if you are enjoying the series, please do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and leave me a comment down below. Carlinhos into Lampe. Oh, he was offside. He was offside, even though the linesman didn't put his flag up. VAR were very quick on that one, and they went, he's offside, he's offside, give it, offside, he's offside. When they're checking for a goal, it's like, hang on, bear with me. He's offside. Yeah, he's offside. So anyway, Pedersen comes forward from left wing back. Could swing in across, but cuts inside. Mohamed Ali goes to bend it into the far corner. Not really in the team for your shooting, mate. You're there for your passing. Miroslav Cherny up the line to Lampe, who picked up a bit of space. Cuts it back. Here's Ali again. Now pass it into Cherny. Back post. Pedersen. Oh my God, how have we not scored? We're absolutely dominating Brentford. Cutting out some chances, just not putting it in the back of the net. Brian Bello in the area, turns onto that right foot, cuts it back to Ali. This time he can shoot when he's from that range. First goal of the season, his first ever goal for Aston Villa, and he's put us 1-0 up against Brentford, and it's Mohamed Ali. He'll sting like a butterfly and fly like a bee. That's the wrong way round, isn't it? What is it? He'll float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Or he might sting like a butterfly and float like a bee. Who knows? But Mohamed Ali has put us ahead. Mohamed Ali floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. It does rhyme. He did well there, didn't he, in real life, Mohamed Ali? Cassius Clay, I think was his actual name. But yeah, lovely stuff. There we go. We're 1-0 up. I've got distracted by Mohamed Ali. And it's not even Ali, it's Ali, isn't it? Mohamed Ali we've got in our team from Egypt. But anyway, getting distracted by Mohamed Ali. We're 1-0 up. It's about to be half-time. We're in a cracking position as it stands. And yeah, we're doing well. No shots. We haven't given them a sniff. Not given them a sniff. So we're going to say delighted. I am delighted. We're winning and they haven't even had a shot on our goal. Sinovacic has had nothing to do in this game, so I expect them to score with their first touch. They are putting everything through number 5. Who is number 5? It is Rincon. Harrison Rincon. Right, don't get on the ball at all, mate. You are not going to be doing anything for them anymore. We're going to be marking you and closing you down, so they will have to go through a side that they don't really want to play to, judging by their passing. Mac Lampe gives it. Bishop with a good interception. He comes forward. Cherney, great tackle. Carlinhos comes forward. Edge of the area. Oh, the Brazilian fancied it. Just past Lepe's post. But it remains 1-0. We're getting to that 60-minute mark where we start looking at substitutions that we can potentially make. So Bello is very tired out on that left wing, so he can come off and he'll replaced by Tomisak, who's right-footed, so can play out there, sticking with the system. In fact, we'll put Tomisak up front because Leandro is actually better at the inverted forward role than Tomisak. I'd rather have him up front. We've got a 6.5 for Pedersen, but not too tired. In fact, fitness is going all right. Doppler could do with a rest, but I think for now, with the rotation we did in midweek, we're actually okay fitness-wise looking at it. We'll look at it again in the 70-minute mark. I'm just wondering if we're going to go this whole game without letting Brentford have a single shot. That would be pretty horrendous if you're a Brentford fan travelling to Birmingham, up from London, if you're going to go all the way to Birmingham and not see your team shoot. But they might do now and they might score. Bishop, up it goes to Riley. Great tackle from Pedersen. He's done well. Mohamed Ali floats like a bee, stings like a butterfly. Carlinhos comes forward with it. Shot from range. Oh, that one's beaten the keeper. He had one earlier as a sighter. You know when like a darts player has their first dart and it goes just the wrong side of the wire or just above or below triple 20 and then the next two go like bang in the middle of triple 20 or the target they're aiming for. That's what Carlinhos has done here. The first one was a sighter. This one, hit it too hard, too low, and the keeper couldn't get down. Lepe, you are Terrible. Right, let's go into this. We'll take Doppler off now. We've got a 2-0 lead. Torres can come on. He's not played for a fair while. He's dropped out of rotation a little bit. Marislav Cherny is going to come off. We're going to place Reece Heaton out there. We're actually going to replace both wing backs, I think. Let's get Delatray back there for a bit of game time. Get used to that position. And we'll just go with that. Leaves us with 1 sub left as we tick down time to the end of the game. 20 shots, only 5 on target from us, which probably means we can actually... Let's just work the ball into the box a little bit more, lower the tempo for the final sort of 10-15 minutes and see what we can do. And we are going to make our final change with 10 minutes to go. We will be taking off Carlinios in there for Hurdle. That is 5 subs. That is that done. Thank you very much. Let's just pack up and go home with a clean sheet. Thank you very much. After a good save from Sinovacic there from the shot from the edge of the box, we'll go home with a clean sheet with 10 minutes to go as Hurdle comes on as our final change. I do think there's potentially positions we could improve in January. I do think if we could go out and get an out-and-out goal scorer, like a proven person who's got an amazing goals-to-game ratio with really good finishing and attributes like that. But also, we don't really need to do too much. I think if we're going to bring other people in, it's because we're going to sell players that aren't too happy being squad players and bring in players that are more happy being squad players. Because our starting 11 and the rotation we're doing is great. It's just those people that miss out on the rotation a little bit. But we do go back top of the league, 1 point clear of Brighton. We've got a 2 better goal difference than them. Only Man City have a better goal difference than us, and we're only 2 behind them. Down the bottom, though, Hull, Sunderland and Leeds. Hull are really struggling. 2 points from 13 games, minus 26. That is dreadful. Liverpool down the bottom, but the rest of it looks pretty similar. If you just took Brighton out, that is pretty much what you would expect other than us up there, I guess. But yeah, not too bad. A cracking episode. Thank you so much for watching. 2 wins. I feel like it's been a long time since we've said 2 wins live on camera. But yes, we are top of the league. We remain top of the league. All of our cups and competitions are going well. We are top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League. We lost the Super Cup. We're still in the FA Cup. Well, we haven't been drawn in the FA Cup yet. And we are into the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup playing all-conquering Chelsea. So it should be a good remainder of the season. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I'll catch you in the next episode. Cheers.